Why, hello. How's life? How's life been treating y'all? What it do? How it do and what it be? Hello, hello. How's it going? You had a kid? That's gross, man. Why would you do that? What could possibly be the point of having one of those things? One of those little bags of need. Ever eat a tostada? Fuck yeah, man. I've probably eaten like 5,000 tostadas in my life, man. Easy. Why am I at Ashley's computer? Because my computer's a piece of shit. And it's being worked on, so here's where I be. Deal with it, fucker! Ever eaten an apple? No, man, never eaten an apple. I don't really eat vegetables. Anything that grows out of the ground, like I either smoke it or I avoid it. That's my rule. My rule is smoke the things what come out of the ground or avoid them utterly. That's the rule. So I haven't really smoked today yet. Last night, when I did this ideology, I cleaned out my bong. I left it to soak overnight, and I still haven't fixed it yet. So let me do that while people filter in here. Drain out all the cleaning supplies and get a nice clean bong going here. I am gonna have to walk down to Green Theory at some point. Get some bud today. So I don't know. Maybe I'll walk down there with you guys. Take a little trip to Green Theory. I won't be able to take you guys into Green Theory with me, but I can walk down there and walk back. I'm sure they would frown upon me filming or live streaming from inside of the building. But I can do it on the way up there and the way back. I'm not going right now. I've still got a little bit of weed and I want to get a little bit of that going before I take my walk. But we'll do that. Man, this thing is just pretty much sparkling perfect clean now. It's beautiful. Just run some water through this fucker. Very pretty. There it is. Salty Stallion. Sparkly clean. Sparkly clean. Let's get a towel. Do a fight, Paul's ego. Do a fight right now. What's your problem? What's your problem, Paul's ego? Do a fight. That's what we're all here for. We're all here to see you do a fight, Paul's ego. And by God, you better get on it. If you think we all came out here to watch you not do a fight, you are so wrong. Yes, sir. That looks good to me. He is leaving us in suspense, I guess. Almost finished here. Give my bowl a rinse. Yeah, buddy. That's a beautiful, clean bowl. Your bowl broke? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Just got to get another one. I guess better to break your bowl than your whole piece, you know. All right. Let's pack a bowl. Let's get the day started right. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. And if I could only get a slit. Is LSD cool? Yeah, man. It's super cool. You should go do a bunch of it right now without doing any research into how to do it properly, man. Because that's definitely the fucking responsible way to go about things. Let me fuck your beard, dude. You couldn't fuck my beard, man. I would try and kill you if you tried to fuck my beard, man. My beard would rip your dick right off. Okay? My beard has no tolerance for other, like, people's dicks in it. My dick is the only dick that goes in this beard. Okay? I'm the only one that gets to fuck this beard. Steel wool? Nah, it's soft, man. See, it might look wiry, but when you touch it, it's baby soft. It's a beautiful beard. I could see why you'd want to fuck it, but sorry, I can't let you do that. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't let you do that. I loved that little impromptu skit I did the other day. It's a shame that episode got muted because I played like 15 seconds of some stupid fucking song at the end of it. Whatever. So that's life. It's the way things seem to be going on YouTube, dude. Oh, you played 15 seconds of a song in the background while you talked? Your whole fucking video is suspect, bro. Time to delete your all that work, dude. 3-hour show. Gone forever because you played 15 seconds of music in the background, man. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid, but whatever. Lesson learned, I guess. No more music on Ideology. At least no more music that I don't own the copyright to, which is cool. That actually brings up an interesting point. Just give me one sec. So my friend Rodney, who is one of the original members of Apple Nasty, I recently got back in touch with him, and he had a bunch of songs that he and I recorded when we lived in Arizona together, and we were calling ourselves Government Fun, dude. No one gives a fuck? Cool, dude. Well, I tell you what, let me help you not give a fuck, because you seem to not know how to not give a fuck. You don't give a fuck by leaving. So I helped you with that. Wow. Is that bong empty, Morgan? It's Apple Nasty, not Apple Nazi. Did that feel good? Not really. I'd rather he just fucking hang out and chill, but like some people don't understand like what's going on. Why am I fat? Because I eat too much and exercise too little. Why do you smell like fucking dog shit? It's because you don't shower? Or do you rub dog shit on yourself? Who knows? It's your first time drunk. You made kava kava booze. You should try Java. Reach Java Java up. And made a Java booze out of it. Don't worry, I'm 19, not 16 or some shit. Java Java booze. Dude, whatever, dude. Make a Java Java booze, dude. I ain't gonna trip on it. When I was your age, I was making a Java booze myself, dude. You know what I mean? I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. I have no clue. I read that whole fucking thing and I'm very confused, but whatever, man. You know, get you a little something, something, and a smile. That's the way I feel about it. Oh, God. Oh, no. I thought I was going to be able to regulate that one on the exhale. Not so much. Whatever. Give me 1 sec. All right. Dude, was Dinor back there keeping you guys company? Where's he at? Oh, he's back there. It's over there. Ba-ba-da-ba. God damn it. Oh. Ben has a cute rat. Yeah, his little dog is retardedly cute. The coughing stream. I know. I loaded a bunch of keef on top of that bowl. I should have waited until a little later. But the good news is that I'm already super fucking high. You're here in every stream and you never respond to me. You're gonna fucking rape and kill me. Maybe that's why I don't respond to you. Because you threaten to rape and kill me, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I'm supposed to be like, oh, okay. That's a good way to start a social relationship with somebody. Talk to me or I will rape and kill you. Okay. I'm cool with that. Paul discriminates against rapists. Yeah, I do. I am bigoted towards rapists and murderers. the Java booze, dude. Lord Jabu's belly, dude. Maybe he went into Lord Jabu's belly and found some Java booze or whatever the fuck. I don't know, dude. Anybody remember Lord Jabu, dude? He was my favorite character in Ocarina of Time. I think he's in Ocarina of Time, dude. Lord Jabu. The water temple, I think you have to go inside of Lord Jabu's belly, dude. That was my favorite part. I wanted to have a whole spin-off game with Lord Jabu, dude, but never happened. What are my views on the direction the internet is headed? I mean, it's been headed screaming as fast as it can towards the toilet since its inception. It used to be way better. I mean, slower. But the internet was way closer to what I'd like it to be now back in the day before it became like this giant, multinational conglomerate of selling shit to people and giant fucking corporations controlling all the little spaces on it. Like, it was pretty cool back in the day. The water temple is under the lake. Yeah, dude. It's my favorite movie from the past few years. I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of good movies in the past few years, so it's hard to pick just one of them. I mean, I tend to kind of archive those movies and think about the ones that I've seen recently, until I go back to them. Dread was great. Certainly the best. I think Dredd is probably my favorite remake of all time. Because usually they suck. Usually they take something that was pretty decent and turn it into something shit. Dredd actually was way better than the original Judge Dredd movie. I haven't seen Get Out yet. I want to, but I haven't seen Get Out. I've heard good things. I really liked Logan. The more I think about it, I actually kind of want to go back and see it again. I think when TJ's back in town, I'm going to see if he wants to go with me to see it one more time. Because he and I had a really long, interesting conversation about it, and I want to watch it again with that conversation in mind and see how I feel about the movie after watching it again. It's pretty rare that I want to go see a movie in theaters again, but I want to do it while it's fresh in my brain. I love Blade Runner. I'm looking forward to the remake. It might suck shit. The original Blade Runner is one of the best movies ever made. One of the most atmospheric films ever made. So it's got big shoes to fill. The original Judge Dredd was kind of a turd. So, Dredd just had to be a good movie, and it was. This Blade Runner continuation that they're doing, I know it's not a remake, but it's a kind of a harkening back to the original. They got big shoes to fill, man. Big, dark, atmospheric shoes to fill. And if they don't do it right, then it's going to come off as bullshit. What's your favorite movie of all time? I don't categorize things like that in my brain, but I usually say Aliens. For me, it's a movie. If I was going to sit down with somebody that had never really been into movies and show them a movie that kicks ass, Aliens is the one that I show them. It's self-contained. You don't really have to have seen Alien to get it. And it's just non-stop great from start to finish. It's beautiful. The miniature work and the practical effects are something that you don't even... Like, they're better than shit today. Look at Aliens. Look at the Queen alien, right? That specific prop. And tell me they could have done better today with CGI. And I'll call you a fucking liar, dude. So, it looks better than movies do now. It's a fantastic film. It's well shot, well directed, well acted, all the way through. It's awesome. They could have done it better today with CGI. Come over here so I can dick slap you in the face. Come on over. Go ask Joseph Martelli what my address is. Come over here, knock on my door, get down on your knees, and I will slap your fucking mouth with my dick. You're wrong. You're wrong! You made a new hypothesis intro featuring my laugh. Okay, cool. Well, we'll check it out, man. You know the thing where you talk and that's the point? Well, shut up, Paul, because I make sense. Kawaii Kosh, you never make fucking sense, dog. The reason I've kept you around for so long is because I'm waiting for you to make fucking sense one time. I know you got it in you, but I just ain't seen it yet. I'm pulling for you, though. I'm in your corner. Alien Covenant. Me and Scotty are going to go to the midnight release of Alien Covenant. I'm really excited to see it. I love the franchise, so it might suck, but whatever. Do I take showers in the morning or night? Both, actually. Most times I'll shower like in the evening before I go to bed. And then I always shower in the morning. Like, I don't ever leave the house without a shower. So I'm kind of a 2-shower guy, I guess. Do I shampoo my beard? Very seldom. You're not supposed to really use normal hair shampoo. And they make shampoo that's more for your beard, but I find even that stuff dries my beard out. So I clean my beard the best of my ability, and I wash it very, very seldom with shampoo. I just make sure I clean it really, really well in the shower. And the product that I use on it helps keeps it clean as well. I condition it almost every time I shower. After I rinse it well, clean it real well. Yeah, dude, you got to condition the beard. Your face gets dry, man. This hair here would be like crispy as fuck if I didn't take care of it. Right now, like, it's pretty soft. I haven't put oil in it yet today, though, so. See, Pimp Monk even says, I smell like Jesus, dude. I keep it clean, man. I keep it smelling good. When people come in for a hug with Paul's ego, they go away going, damn, man, he smells like soap and deodorant and a little bit of cologne and like just freshness. It smells like freshness, a little hint of weed. Man, freshness. How tall am I? I'm 6'1". What cologne do I use? I use Polo Rogue right now because I got a bottle of it. I'm running low. I kind of just, when it's time to buy cologne, I go and I buy a decent cologne. Yeah, dude, 6'1" is a good height for most people. Like, for the ladies especially, because most women are like, what, 5'5", 5'6", 5'7", somewhere in there. If you're that height, dude, you tuck in perfect right here. Your head goes right against the chest. My arms go up around your shoulders. Yours go around my waist. Dude, it's a perfect hug, dude. It's a perfect hug. I'm a good hugger, too. I give a good, warm, bear hug, and I know when to let it go. I don't hold the hug too long. I don't make it weird. I'm a practiced hug. I don't know about that, Pimp Monk. I've got a well-practiced hug. I'm soft, squishy, I smell good. Oh, damn. All right, well, dude, hey, maybe I need to watch myself when Pimp Monk's around, dude. He's trying to steal my girl, dude. Pimp Monk trying to steal my Ashley, dude. Getting them good hugs in on my girl when I'm not looking, Pimp Monk. You salty dog, you. Do I have pubes? Yeah, man, I got pubes. I do kind of like trim my pubes, but it has been a long time. Luckily for me, I'm not a super hairy dude. Like, I don't have a forest of pubes. My chest is hairy, but not super hairy. Like, I've got, like sparse chest hair, but it's not like, I don't have like one of those pelts where I've got like this rainforest of, fucking pube, So, I'm lucky that way. I do have like some back hair, but once again, it's not like a pelt. I get, patches of back hair here and there, but it's pretty easy to maintain. Dare me to shave my beard? All right, man, I'll do it. 3 years growing a beard? Nah, let's shave it off. On a dare from some dude. The kind of stuff Paul gets asked. Yeah. Well, whatever, dude. People are curious. I'm an open book. I got nothing to hide, yo. Yeah, the attachment on my trimmer broke that one time, and I shaved half my goatee off. Was trimming up the goatee. And the fucking like spacer thing, I didn't have it on there right, I guess, and it like popped off and went, and I was like, oh fuck me, dude, just a big bald spot right in the middle of my chin. That's why I don't use electric trimmers anymore. That's an old school one, man. Yeah. How much would it cost for you to shave? I don't know. Make an offer, I guess. I'll tell you if you're in the ballpark. Talk about a guy who cut their balls open. You mean Waylon, the dude that my friend that was trying to trim his ball sack with some scissors, and he. When was the last time you were clean shaven? It was over 3 years ago. So I don't know exactly when the last time I was fully shaven was, but it was over 3 years. It's been over 3 years. $1,000 USD to shave my beard. That's getting in the zone. Yeah, dude. Caught me scratching my butt, dude. Why do I act so much smarter here than on the DP? I don't act any differently here than I do on DP. I just don't have 4 other dudes in the room. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. What's your favorite dispensary in the area? The one that I use is Green Theory because it's right up the street. We're probably going to walk down there together pretty soon. The rain has stopped, and I've been waiting for that today so that I could walk down there. This is a far more chill environment than the show. This isn't like a show with segments and this is more of a conversational thing that I do. So yeah, I'm not going to be like I am on the show exactly because it's not a show. We're not moving on from one thing to the next and being topical. We're just kind of talking. Yeah, rule 1 of ideology is chill the fuck out, dude. That is rule number 1, and that's really the only rule that's enforced. Chill the fuck out, man. There's too much acrimony and bullshit in the world to bring it up in here. Just make this a place where you fucking let it go and chill the fuck out for a minute, man. The 66th rule is no hitting on Paul's girlfriend while he's present. And that one's very loosely enforced, but it is on you can find the list of the 1,000 ideology rules if you know where to look. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is, but if you know where to look, the 1,000 rules of ideology are out there. Only behind my back, yeah. If you're going to cuck me, at least have the decency to do it behind my back, okay? That's the rule. That's the rule. Common courtesy. Let's see. Paul, you're such a fat, lazy fuck. What exactly is stopping you from exercising? Oh, right. Nothing. I guess you'll have to develop some kind of obesity-related illness before you take action, right? Well, in game, since you are clearly very concerned about my health, you'll be happy to know that I'm down over 30 pounds. When I weighed myself before I moved out of Texas, I weighed about 245 pounds. I weighed myself yesterday and I weighed 345 pounds. Weighed myself yesterday, I weighed 310. So I'm losing weight. So I'm glad that a guy that's as concerned as you clearly are can now know that I am taking action to lose weight. So thank you, though, for that genuine outreach of concern and care, man. I really appreciate it, bro. Shittiest job as a teen, young adult? I worked at a recycling plant once where it was my job to basically pick garbage out of garbage. We'd get these big shipments from the Bay Area of recycled glass, and it would go by on a conveyor belt, and there would be diapers and syringes and fucking baby doll heads and just like anything you can imagine, any weird fucking shit you can imagine went by me, and it was my job to pick as much of the garbage out of it as I could and leave the glass. So, Titus, dude, you don't learn, man. I blocked you last night. You're back again doing the same fucking bullshit, dude. I know you've got other dudes in here too. I've already laser pointed a couple of your other alts. But I mean, it's just like you just never learn, man. Ever try to learn an instrument? I used to play the trumpet and the flugelhorn. I learned as a kid to play basic piano. I can pluck around a little bit on a guitar, but I don't really play an instrument with any proficiency at this point in time. What was the most violent thing you've ever witnessed? I've seen some pretty violent fights in my life. I've luckily not been directly involved in them, but I've been in some places where I've seen some pretty savage beatdowns. I don't know what the most violent one that I've seen. I saw one at a Raiders game one time that was just brutal as fuck. Some drunken guy thought he was gonna, like, you could tell he was a tailgate guy, and I can't even remember what team it was. Could have been the Rams. We went to a lot of Raiders-Rams games back in the day. And he was a fan of the opposite team, and we were at Oco. And I can tell that he probably follows his team around a lot, and maybe he'd never been to a Raiders game before. And he thought he was going to get drunk and loud and walk around a bunch of Raiders fans talking shit pregame. And I tried to warn the guy. I remember like telling my mom, that dude is going to get fucked stomped. And she was like, go tell him, PJ. So I went up to him and I said, dude, you better calm down. And he was like, I'll do what I want. Walked off and did his thing. And later on, I saw him get a savage fucking ass whooping. He took a beating from somebody. So tried to help him out. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Over a football game, yeah. But I mean, look, when you go to a live football game, especially like at Oco, you need to know what's up if you're the fan of the other team. You need, like, look, you can go there and be a fan of the other team and dress in your jersey and be cool, but you're not going to walk around a bunch of hardcore Raiders fans and talk shit for very long. Some drunk motherfucker is going to come out of the crowd and knock you out. And if he doesn't, then the group of people that join him after he throws the first punch certainly will. Like, there's a certain level of shit that you can talk there, and you go over the line, you get drunk, you get belligerent, you get your ass beat. That's the way it goes. I don't really agree with it. You know, I would much rather it be just a friendly banter thing, but it ain't that way there. Paul, kill yourself, you disgusting lard of fat. Okay. Right after the stream, I'll take care of that. Are you going out for St. Patrick's Day? Nah, man. Nah, not really. I mean, I guess I'll walk down to Green Theory, so does that count? I don't really care. I'm not a drinker, so St. Patty's Day is a fun day for some folks, but for me, I don't really want to go out and stand in the streets and get drunk and shit. That's not my idea of a good time. Why do I look like I'm in my 50s? Because I've lived a hard fucking life, dude. I've lived a rough life, and I haven't exactly treated my body right. I've abused my vessel with drugs and alcohol and smoke and good food for a long time. That's why I look like I'm 50. Have I stopped smoking? Yeah, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I smoke weed still, but I quit smoking cigarettes in December of 2012. 5 years ago. It's pretty good. Brett Keane is better than me. Cool, man. It's good to know. You just quit nicotine 3 days ago and you're irritable? Yeah. I know the feeling, dude. I'm still a nicotine user. This is how I quit the old vape. So you might want to try it. I mean, it's not as good as not smoking anything, but it's a replacement for cigarettes, certainly. Nic level right now, I think I've got 18 in here. When my stress level goes up, I up the Nic level to compensate. Usually when things are normal, I'm at a 10 or a 12. Doesn't seem to help much against the coughing. Well, that's the weed. I smoke a lot of keef, and I dare anybody to smoke a keef bowl and not cough. You know what I mean? Coughing kind of comes with the territory. Well, I can too. I just don't that often. Have you ever played RuneScape? No. It's a waste of time, dude. I am on the market for a vape. I know which one I'm gonna get. It's just a matter of finding a good deal on one. So keef makes me cough, dude. But sometimes you gotta cough to get off, you know what I mean? You feel lucky to have not been addicted to nicotine for 3 to 4 years. You've smoked spliffs. I mean, if you've been smoking spliffs on the regular for 3 to 4 years, you might find you are addicted to nicotine. You quit smoking those spliffs. Like, stop smoking spliffs and go a couple of days and smoke normal joints, dude. I am not married, no. I am a divorcee. Is there any movie that you really love that you would never recommend to anyone? Why would I never recommend a movie that I really love? If I love a movie, I'm always, happy to recommend it. Stop faking my depression. Okay, all right. Dropping the kayfabe, guys. This is me. My name is Paul Parkey. I'm a method actor. I've been pretending to be depressed, and oh, man, it's like a weight is off my shoulders. I've been doing this, thought experiment all these years, but I'm really well adjusted, and I don't like being fat, and this beard is ridiculous, so I'm just gonna shave that off and lose the weight. What's the best sex you've ever had besides what you do with Ashley? I don't know. Like, sex is not one of those things, like, you don't... For me, I don't remember the entire act of sex, especially when it's back in time far enough. You remember little aspects of it. The noise that the girl made, or the way she touched your hair, or some little things about that. So it's hard to say. Do I cry? Yeah, a lot more now than I used to. I used to be a dude that, like, I never cried. And now, I cry when I need to. I've learned how to do that. When's the DP vid going to be uploaded? What are you talking about? Yeah. There's no show today. I tried to upload a video letting people, like, reminding people that, hey, we already did our 2 shows. We did Monday and Wednesday this week, and you're getting a Hypothesis today too, 2 episodes, and we'll be back on Monday. So anybody that's confused, and people were like, fuck you, downvote. It was just like this giant fucking hive for people's negativity, so the guys took it down, I guess. It's just trying to let people know that might have been confused. But people are like, fuck you, boo, scammers can't even show up to 2 shows a week. And it's like, you got 2 shows. Whatever. Watched the recent DP. First one in a while, was really good. I was crying with laughter. Cool, man. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I know. I mean, I kind of knew that people would say that, but I've done stuff like that in the past, And people have been like, cool, man, thanks for letting us know. And I thought that that's what people would do. But this time people, what? Even though I already got 2 shows, I was expecting a third, even though for weeks now we've only been getting 2. It's like, okay. Oakley dokley, guys. I guess I'll just take that down and let you be angry. Works for me. Insulting your fan base for expecting you to do 6+ hour work a week. Can I run you through this real quick? We do 2 3-hour shows a week. This week, there have been 2 3-hour shows, Monday and Wednesday. So your argument that we're insulting our fan base because we can't show up to do 6 hours of work a week is null and void. Because everybody showed up to do the work this week. You just didn't get it on Friday, you got it on Wednesday. So you want to amend your comment, or were you just dropping in to troll? Fucking dipshits, man. I hate dumb people. I have such a little fucking patience threshold for people that are stupid. You typed that out? You can't do 6 hours of work. You got your 6 this week, faggot. What a dumb fuck. Stupid fucking people, man. Insulting your fucking fan base. Rule 1, just chill. Yeah, you're right. I'm breaking my own rules now, huh? I guess I'm allowed to, though. If anybody's allowed to break the rules, it's me. Can't please some folks, man. Insulting your fan base, dude. Wow, dude. What a wonderful day it is. Implying that you guys only put that amount of work into the show. Yeah, I know. That's that. I didn't even go down that route. I guess he didn't watch the last Ideology I did where I was at the fucking studio for almost 24 straight hours. I guess he missed that episode. $13 seems really cool. It is, man. It's a really cool joint. I'll probably walk down there a lot. Do ideologies from there late at night when I'm hungry after the show. I got something cooking in the studio and I can't go home yet, but I got an hour or 2 to kill. We'll walk on down to $13, get a bowl of French onion soup and a Coke, you know. Yeah, they have some like fish tacos and stuff on the menu that maybe I'll try. I'm not a big fan of fish, but they seem to be pretty popular. So I think I'm gonna put my fucking shoes on and shit. I'm not gonna leave yet, so hold on. And I'm not leaving at all. The stream is gonna go dark in a little bit because I'm gonna go downstairs and get outside, and we're gonna walk down to Green Theory together. So let me go put my fucking socks and pants and shit on. I'll be right back. Hoo-ah. Okay. Got some clean socks. And dude, not to shill, but I'm telling you just to show you that not all shilling is just plain shilling. I got those stance socks. I remember Stance. They had some pretty cool, like, fucking Star Wars socks and shit. But we haven't had an ad with them in a while, so. They are nice socks. Shillin' Paul, dude. Shillin' Paul. Okay, boots. If you move to Seattle, if you ever move to Seattle, I have one word for you. That they're expensive, but you gotta have a pair. Timberlands. You gotta get a pair of Tims if you live here. You have to have all-weather fucking boots that are good on your feet because it dumps ass all the time here. You gotta have some fucking shoes that are waterproof and shit. You gotta have them. You gotta get some Tims, yo. Yeah, I need to oil these Tims. They need it pretty fucking bad. Oh, man. Like, these are what I walk in here because you just can't fucking trust the weather enough to wear normal sneakers, at least not at this time of year. Like, it could conceivably just start raining pretty hard on my way over to Green Theory. So, even though it's a pretty short walk, you gotta prepare yourself for the worst. Okay. Got the boots on. I gotta find that. So hold on one sec. So, the stream is going to end, well, not end, but go black for about 3 or 4 minutes while I get out of the building and get out where my, cell phone signal is strong enough. So hang out, don't go anywhere, just chill, mind your business, and we'll walk to Green Theory, yeah? I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Looks like I was right about the rain. When I left my fucking apartment, I looked out the window, not a drop. Come down the elevator, walk out the front of the building, and it's raining. Oh well. Sunlight. It's beautiful out, despite the rain. I can show you guys a little bit of Bellevue. So, here's downtown Bellevue. Some beautiful stuff here. It's pretty fucking cold. All right, Terry. Do you think that just because I'm walking, I can't hit the block button, Terry? That's pretty dumb. That's a pretty dumb assumption to make. All the pretenders trying to do it now. I'm happy to fucking ban that faggoty ass. You keep doing it. Cool.
Wait.
There you go.
Wait.
That's how they treat you here. Cool. A crossing we will go. All right. Making our way to Green Theory to get some weed. Oh boy. So, got about, I don't know, another 3 minutes or 4 minute walk until I'm at Green Theory. So, very much like before, I'm not going to be able to take you guys inside. I don't think they would appreciate it, and understandably so. So I'm going to pause the stream again like I did when I walked out of my building. And we'll pick it back up for the walk back. And at the end of all this, we'll smoke a bowl. We'll do a dorb together, dude. We'll bust a dorb. So it's about a mile, a little over a mile round trip walk for me. So it's a pretty good little spot of exercise, considering how sedentary I usually am. And I do this pretty often. About once a day I walk about this far. And I try and do it a little faster than I normally would, so working it out a little bit. You're already busting dorbs? That's fine. Save one to bust with me when I get back, you know what I mean? Dude, it'd be pretty sad if, like, I was streaming this walk. One of these crazy fucking insane drivers around here spins out and kills me. That'd be fucked up. I would make the news again. Paul is scouting his next victim. Yeah, I guess, huh? Oh, the rain. Oh, there we go. All right. So We have basically arrived here, Green Theory in Bellevue. So I'm gonna shut this down. I'll be back in just a few minutes, just like before. Hang out. See you soon. All right. We made it. We made it, guys. We made it. We did it. The weed has been purchased. I'll wait till we get back to the place to show you guys what I got. Just got some flour, but I got one new one that I haven't tried yet. My guy in there recommended it. He knows what I like, and he said, man, we just got this in. It's the first time we've gotten a big batch of this. I smoked it the other day, and you're gonna love it. I was like, cool. Gimme it. All right. Time to put in a little bit more work getting back home. I guess I'll have to black out the stream one more time while I go back up into the building because it's gonna die anyway. Cell phones do not like elevators, man. Diddler on the roof. So, give you guys another little look. Bellevue going back the other way. It's got a, not super tall buildings, but it's got a pretty skyline. Very unique looking buildings out here. Distinctive one to the next, Here, I'm gonna flip that camera one more time because there's a building right ahead. You see that building straight ahead? Here, I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna zoom a little bit if I can. This building, right? See that thing on the top of that? I can kind of see that from where I live, right? That's a house, or that's like a condo up there. It's like a condo up there. And that whole top floor, that's like their observation deck. Like the people that live there, I can see them up there on nice days. They just chill up there. Stand at the railing, watch the city. They've got a pool up there or something because I see them in their bathing suits. Man, I wonder how much that place costs. I bet it's a lot of money. But yeah, every one of these buildings has one of those. If you look at them, all the residentials anyway. Like there's some actual business buildings that, well, I'm sure they've got a penthouse as well, but it's more of an office for a CEO or something. But all these residential buildings have a top floor that you just know, probably like 25 grand a month. But just basically a house in the sky. I guess that's what it costs to live in a house in the sky. About 25 grand.
2 days. I'm not gonna.
Whatever. Not really in the cards for me right yet. Who knows though?
Wait.
Paul, do I do butt stuff? Yeah, if I'm asked to. It would be especially funny if I ran into Scotty, because Scotty's in Las Vegas. So, yeah, if I bumped into Scotty out here, we'd have a whole different ball of wax, man. Yeah, so you can see behind me, hold on, that building right there, that very top floor of that building is the same way. It's all one room. It's got a deck, like a big observation deck that it's private just to that place. Pretty cool. Pretty cool shit. All right. Well, we're getting close to home. So once I get right up on the building, I will let you guys go again, because once again, it's just going to cut out in the elevator anyway. And it's easier this way. Do 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 do. Shoo do 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 do. Ba na ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Ba na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. Dee 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 dee. Hello. You have a food delivery?
No, my sister lives there.
I can buzz you in. Go right ahead. No problem. Thank you. Oh, careful. Girl poop really exists. It exists. Dun 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 dun. Boom boom. Why, hello there. Okay. All right, so guess wait for people to file back in. Thank you guys for hanging out. Suck you? Suck me? Suck me? Suck me? Suck me? Suck me? That's cool, man. Yeah, I like this because I can break it up, you know, when the signal drops, because it is going to in elevators and shit. I can take you guys with me. I can warn people ahead of time. Shouldn't go up and down anymore now, unless we take Dinor out to go potty, which we might do a little later. Did I watch Sargon slap the Tism out of Destiny earlier today? No. Did they have like a argument or what? Well, she had a bag of like food. She had a big bag of fucking what you call it? Panda Express. And I see that a lot of the times. Like pizza people will be standing at our building trying to get the person to answer their fucking phone, and they don't. So I assumed she was one of those, but she had a sister that lived in the building. I just buzzed her in. Are we ever gonna have a stream this evening? I don't know, man. I'm gonna stream for a while. I don't plan on going anywhere, so I'll be on for a while. It might be an absurdly long stream tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Real talk just kind of happens, though. Like, how do you, like, because you guys have to supply, you know, the topic for real talk. But real talk just happens. You know, maybe I need to start. Well, we'll do a balls deep, but first I'm gonna unpack my little bag here. So I got some kryptonite. This is for cleaning your bong. I was running low, so I got some while I was there. And then for Ashley, well, for me too, but for me and Ashley, we got some Kim cookies. This has been my favorite indica down here, and I think Ashley likes it a lot too. This is a shutdown indica. Like you literally just mellow right the fuck out. Like it's not one that you want to smoke. Like I wouldn't smoke it now, because then the stream would be this. George Costanza lol. But if that's where you want to be, like if you're trying to go to sleep, you want to just shut down, this is the shit. And then I got one that I've never tried before, which is this Noble Farms J47. I've heard of it. I've never had it. And Jacob down at Green Theory said, Paul, this is what I've been smoking on. And I said, all right. He said, it's right up your alley. You're going to love it. I said, sold. I'll take it. Smoke a blunt? No, man. I'm not a blunt guy. I'll smoke one if other people are doing one. I like having blunts like when I've got a group of people over here, but when it's just me chilling, rather not do the blunt. So let's take a look. Get a smell of this stuff. Oh. I wish smell-o-vision existed. It is like heaven in there. I don't know how to describe it, man. It's got like a... It's almost like fresh cut grass. Have you ever been like mowing the lawn on a like a balmy summer morning, and the smell of that fresh cut grass? It's got a real strong tang of that, man. But there's something else there too, like, I don't know, man. I've never smelled a weed like that. That's pretty true of all the weeds out here, though, man. Like, I've had so much access to so many different kinds of weed here. It's just amazing how different they all can come out. So it looks like I still got a little bowl here, so I'll finish up some of this Pineapple Express. I guess this is the last bowl of it. So I smoked on this half-o of pineapple for a couple weeks. That's pretty good. Oh. Would I like some pizza? Nah, I'm not real hungry. I'm gonna go down and get some turkey breast from the store a little later. Shout out for the UK guys struggling by. Oi. All you chavs over there in the UK, out there straight up hustling and grinding, mate. We're out here hustling and grinding, mate. Making ends meet, you know what I mean, governor? What does Ashley do for work? Ashley works at Jamba Juice. There's a Jamba Juice. We walked by it on our way to Green Theory. No, we didn't, but it was up and around the corner. Anyway, it's right across the street from us here, and that's where she works. I'm so dry. Why are you taunting me? I'm sorry, dude. I know the feeling, and I know how that can feel when, you know, you're dry and it seems like everybody else has got weed and everybody you're watching is smoking weed. I know. It sucks. It's one of the reasons why I moved here, because now I'm not dry ever, unless I'm broke. And even then, I've got friends that would probably spot me a nug or two. Dude, doxing me happened a long time ago. Joseph Martelli took care of that with Brett Keene's help. So I really don't have to be very careful. It's all out there. But what am I going to do? I'm not drinking tonight, man. I'm not in the headspace to be drunk. So it's going to be weed or nothing. All right, hold up. It was a stinky meatloaf. Okay. It was a candy bar that nobody wants. I don't have dogs. I have a dog. And his name is Dinor, and that's him right there, chewing on a bone, chewing on a bone. Dinor's chewing on a bone. Chewing on a bone, chewing on a bone. Weed smelling like fresh cut grass. It's not exactly like fresh cut grass. It's got that kind of organic, like, I don't know how to tell you, dude, but I mean, if you wanna dog on the quality of this bud, this is outdoor. I can tell by looking at it, it's outdoor. But if you want to tell me that this isn't good weed, I'd love to smoke what you've got, dude. I'd love to smoke what you're smoking on, man. It is moist, but not super moist. It's not dry. It's not crumbly to the touch. It's perfect, dude. Noble Farms is what I've been smoking. Well, look, I went through a half of their blueberry when I first got here. This is now Dinor's Naughty Jar. They cure their weed perfectly. Like, it's never too dry. It's never too wet. It's that perfect kind of like combustibility. Like it's so good. So good, so good. It needs to be cured more. Well, I'll tell you something, dude. I've smoked a lot of weed in my life. And I've smoked poorly cured weed. I've smoked dried out fucking brick pack weed. I've smoked weed that was pulled off too quick. This is not that. This is good weed. Dry weed lover. Like, I'm not saying it's wet. It's not fucking wet. It's there's an inherent stickiness to it that implies a moisture, which is perfectly cured. It's not wet, dude. It's is it more earthy or piney? Definitely piney. Definitely toward, but you know what I mean. It's definitely closer to piney than earthy. Can you explain the appeal of weed to somebody who's never smoked it? I mean, kind of smoking it yourself is really how to best get the idea of the appeal of weed. I didn't really know that weed was cool until I tried it, and I don't think anybody could have like convinced me of it without me trying it. I mean, it's something that you can try, you know, relatively fucking safely. Why not just try it, man? Why go to somebody else and say, "What's that like?" Just smoke a little bit of weed and see how you feel. Sativa or indica. This is a 75-25 sativa indica hybrid. It's on the label there. You might not be able to get it, but you can see right here, hybrid 25-75 sativa indica. So it's a little bit stronger of a sativa than I've been smoking. This blueberry that I had is it's 50-50. So the blueberry is 50-50. Blue Dream is 60-40. So this is a pretty heavy sativa in comparison to what I've been smoking. So we'll see. Jacob seemed to really like it, and the shit that he likes tends to be perfect for me. He's never steered me wrong before. I don't green out. And it's not really even a term that I'm fucking familiar with. I heard green out for the first time from Beyond Fear. We don't really have that term here. But that's never happened to me. It doesn't really happen to me. I do get really lightheaded sometimes. But greening out means like you get so high you pass out, I guess. And I've seen people do that, but it's never happened to me, and it just doesn't happen to me. History with cocaine, not a very long and storied one. I've done it a few times over the course of my life. It's been many years since the last time I did it. I was in my 20s, my late 20s the last time I did it, so that's all I can tell you about that. I like it, but it's a drug that I'm very careful with when and where and how I do it. Fuck you. This sucks. Okay. All right. I'll help you find something else to watch, dude. Any meth advice? Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, it's not good. I have snorted cocaine off of a girl, yes. Any coke advice? Know the people that you're doing it with and kind of like do it like, I don't know, dude. I never really sourced my own coke. I've done it other people's coke. I've never bought my own. So at least try and get it off of somebody who's not going to have you putting Ajax or something up your fucking nose. Find somebody that's got a hookup, that's got a decently pure source if you can, you know. And if it's cut, make sure it's cut right. Coke is a waste of money. Depends. How do you stop the monster of depression from ending you? You start treating it like what it is, and you start fighting it like what it is. Like, really, my counselor Dale used to tell me that depression is a fucking monster. He used to tell me, like, anxiety is a mental disorder. Schizophrenia is a mental disorder. Depression is a fucking monster. He was like, it's so insidious and it's so all-consuming, and you really have to treat it like that. You have to fight it every fucking day, and you got to learn how. Buddy took too much Xanax, had a kidney fail and threw up blood. Yeah, he's lucky he's alive. Most people that OD on Xanax just die. Benzos are not cool to fuck with either. Seems a little hypocritical for me to be saying that on the back end of a major like benzo bender just a few months ago, but you know, I hope to never do that again. So, is TJ a secret gourd believer? Nah. Taking Adderall right before you go to sleep makes you have transcendental, visionary, logical mind trips. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I could sleep on Adderall, man. The few times I've taken it, it's like speed almost. Where does the gimme that old time religion come from? What's his name, dude? Hymnalysis. Any fisting advice? Nope. It hurts. Benzos, Valium is the only good one. I don't know. I don't know about that. Where do you find your motivation? You're stuck where you are. If you're stuck where you are, you got to find out like what it is in your life that's boring you, and what it is in your life that's you're chained to that's making you stuck. Like, really, honestly, sometimes it's about where you are and not what you're doing. You might be in a fucked up place. I know that feeling. I've had that feeling before, and that feeling comes from living in a fucking place where there's nothing. So you might want to consider getting the fuck out of wherever you're at. Pot brownie advice, first timer. Go easy. Don't eat a whole bunch. Eat about half of what you think you should eat, and wait an hour and see how you feel. And if you like it, eat the other half. But don't go crazy, dude. If you eat, like, eating too much weed is how people end up in the hospital with panic attacks and shit. Like, if you're not used to eating a lot of marijuana and you eat a bunch of weed and it's too potent, you end up in the fucking... You're not going to die, but people get panic attacks and shit and go, oh, fuck, man, my heart's going to stop and take me to the fucking hospital. I'm too high, man. I won't stop, man. Like, that type of shit. If you want to avoid that, don't eat too much weed the first time you do it. Feel yourself out, man. Coming down from 200 milligrams of MDMA, that must have been pretty awesome. The people in Discord are stupid. People everywhere are stupid, man. You gotta deal with it. Like, I can eat almost an unlimited amount. Like maybe not unlimited, but I can eat a lot of weed. TJ talked about it on the show. Scotty ate one of these brownies, and they were big fat brownies that Ben made. And Ben told us, he was like, man, I made these double the strength of the last ones. I remember the last ones Ben made, I was high for like 12 hours straight. They were great. So I ate 3 of those fucking things. 3 big, fat, double strength fucking brownies. Scotty ate 1, and Scotty's tolerance levels are different from mine. And his, eating weed hits people differently. It isn't even like a tolerance thing on some level. Sometimes people are just way more affected. So, Hadramon, I'm glad that you made yourself so visible. You can make a Google Plus account called Subpardramon and come back and join us, okay? You know the rules. Those rules were established way back in the day, dude. Anybody that was around in the old Ideas days remembers Subpardramon. What a dummy to show his real account again. He knows what he's got to do to come back. Why doesn't Ideology let me watch the beginning from halfway through like the show does? Because I'm currently like streaming from a mobile device, probably. The way this does it is it live streams it and archives it separately. I don't know. It's something to do with the mobile thing. So sorry you can't scroll back or whatever, but when I finish this stream, the whole thing will go up and you can go back and watch whatever you want, man. Sometimes you make me want to kill myself, but I still bought your shirt. But you need to just shut the fuck up sometimes. Wow, dude. I guess thanks for buying the shirt. I wouldn't hold my breath on the shutting the fuck up, though. Do you think World War III is happening in our lifetime? No. No show tonight. No. There's already been 2 shows this week. Remember, we went to 2 shows a week. There's been a Monday show and a Wednesday show. The guys were out of town, so we had to move the shows around. TJ went to LA to be on Joe Rogan. Blah, 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 blah. 2 shows, 6 episodes of Hypothesis, right? It's supposed to be Monday, Friday. This week we had to move it to Monday, Wednesday because TJ had to be on Joe Rogan. So, but it's still 2 shows. It's still the same amount of content that you normally get. I don't know if there's any better, more simplistic way that I can explain that. Would you get rid of your depression if it meant you had to stay sober? Sure. Look, dude, if some fucking treatment comes out and it's like, look, you can't smoke weed while you're on this treatment, but it's going to make your depression better, I'd quit weed in a heartbeat. See ya. Hey, baby. How you doing? Does your back feel better? A little bit? Need to do some more stretches and stuff and rest it. Ashley's back was hurting really bad today. So I helped her do some stretches and she just took like a nap after stretching. I feel so bad. I'm in pain a lot, but I don't like it when she's in pain. Do you think all the space organizations in the world like NASA should unite as one entity? Yeah, dude. I think that all governments in the world should set aside their fucking differences and conflicts and unite as one governing body to figure out the course of human progress here. But I'm a globalist, so I'm crazy like that. Don't go into this. I go into whatever I want to on my show. If you don't like it, feel free to fuck right off. Would you live on the globalist moon base? Sure, man.
Hold on, I forgot to ask if you wanted to hang out with Chelsea tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Does she want to come over or something? Or have us over there?
She would.
When was that?
It was a few hours ago.
Call her. Do you want to go and hang with Chelsea?
Yeah, sure.
Well, call her and find out if she still wants to hang, and we'll go chill with her. Yeah? All right, cool. So, yeah, we might go chill over with Chelsea tonight. The guys are out of town, but she's over there. We'll take Dino over there and let the dogs run around. How did Ashley hurt her back? Just strained from work. She's probably doing a lot of work where she was bent over at the waist, cleaning and scrubbing shit. You know how restaurant food type jobs are?
I hand cramp from like using scoops too much.
Yeah. It sucks. I know. It's a pain in the ass. Why can't you donate to me? Because I haven't linked my show here to an AdSense account yet. I'm working on it. I'm not really worried about it. I appreciate the sentiment though. It'll be eventually enabled here. You're at work. What's up? I don't know, man. Being kind of stoned. After Ashley gets up and around, she'll call Chelsea and we'll probably Uber over there or see if she wants to come here. You can invite her if she wants to get out of the house a little bit. She can come kick it over here too. Tell her it's up to her. Do I have Spotify? Yeah, man. What's the most autistic thing you've read on the DP subreddit? The most? That'd be a hard one, man. I'd have to sift through a lot of faintly remembered autism from the past. What are the chances of a three-way happening tonight? 0.00. Best album of all time. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one. For me, like my favorite in terms of like an album, it's hard to beat The Wall in terms of an entire piece of work, start to finish. I love concept albums, so a lot of my favorite album style work is heavily conceptual. I like Mastodon because of that. Like my favorite album of theirs is Blood Mountain because I love the like.
Only for conceptual.
Huh?
Love Millie Martinez's Crybaby album.
Crybaby, yeah.
It's the story.
I mean, a lot of people here are probably gonna go, ugh. But that's a good concept album as well. Would you get cucked by TJ if Ashley really wanted me to? No.
Please, Paul.
Please be cucked by TJ.
That's all I've ever wanted.
Those retard reviews, X-Wing, TIE Fighter, AT-AT. What? What are you doing, dude? What are you typing? What's this copy pasta bullshit, dude? Stop it. Stop being weird, dude. Chill out.
X-Way.
Are you gonna go call Chelsea?
I was texting her.
Oh, did she text you back?
No, yeah.
Call her on the phone like a normal person.
I hate calling people.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. Text messages don't work, dude. If she's in the
Yes, they
bathroom,
do.
like she might not hear it ring.
She's a girl that's my age. We're always by our phones unless if we're like using our hands for something else, like tugging penises.
Is that the only time you're out of touch?
Yeah.
When you're tugging on my penis?
Let's call Chelsea.
If you pass DP and subs, would you just quit? No. The Egghead Show. Yeah, this channel is not really at this point growing. I can see how many subscribers I get after every live show, and I'm always hoping to see one. I'm always like, maybe one person subscribed. So I'm not really worried about subscribers. This is just kind of a place to chill. I know it has gone up at some point.
So she's probably just not near her phone right now. Man. Fuck, dude. Like, she asked me, like, while I was at work, and then I didn't see the notification that she texted back, and she's like, and she texted me again. I was like, okay, let me go ask Paul if he's doing a little video thing for the TP channel, and then I just, like, just passed out. Fuck! Man! Shit, dude! Oh.
Ashley, you suck, dude.
I know.
Boo.
I'm a shitty person.
Boo, dude. Boo. Boo.
I'm so sorry. It's just like a couple hours ago. So.
Oh, well. She's probably, in the shower or something. Maybe taking a nap. Would you ever start doing some kind of more regular produced content on this channel? I mean, that's kind of what this is. I'm not pre-producing this, but like this channel now is going to be primarily focused on extra shit. So, Dinor, you have to fucking chill. He has to go. Sit down. Alright, I think I need to smoke more weed. I am full-blown annoyed right now. Get down! Get him down. You are not jumping up on us all the time. The naughty jar is here. Fucking A, man.
Dog.
He knows he's not supposed to fucking jump up like that, dude. He's like...
Yeah. So does Sal, but...
spazzing out. I know, and he gets yelled at too and pushed away.
Yeah.
The naughty jar, dude, this is the naughty jar right here. And when I have my hand on this, I am God.
Are we still going to Pike Place tomorrow?
We're either going to do it tomorrow or Sunday. Tomorrow, Ben and I are going to meet in the afternoon for work on the TYT thing. Okay. So it'll either be in the evening tomorrow or in the afternoon Sunday.
Well, it'll probably be Sunday if you're going to be working on editing that catastrophe.
Well, there might not be anything that could be done. We'll see. We're going to look at it together and find out what's going on.
You could like do that in the morning or something instead of in the afternoon. But...
I didn't pick the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably Sunday then.
Okay.
So that'll be kind of cool. I guess we can talk about it here then.
Yeah.
What time do you want to go?
Probably in the afternoon. Maybe like late afternoon.
Like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do 2.
2's good.
So at 2 p.m.,
so.
anybody that may be watching that happens to be in the Seattle area, and I'll blast it out on Twitter too, on Sunday. So I don't know what the date is for Sunday, but
that
this
is
upcoming
the 21st?
Sunday. Yeah, the 21st.
Yeah, 21st.
Ashley and I are going to be at Pike Place. We're going to chill. We're going to smoke a doobie.
Or
get some biscuit, bitch.
Whatever. No, it's not the 21st or something.
So we're going to chill for a couple hours down there. And if there are people in the area, in the Seattle metro area, that want to come and chill, they are certainly welcome to do so. What's a doobie? I don't know, man. Well, yeah, dude. If Chelsea calls back and still wants to chill tonight, we'll do some ideology a little later.
Just a good boy.
How's the workout with Ben going? I haven't started yet, so I'll let you know.
We need to get me some yoga pants.
Yes. Well, every woman needs yoga pants. Every woman should be forced.
Start doing yoga.
Every woman should be forced to wear nothing but yoga
I'm
pants.
gonna look for some yoga pants. What color do you think would look good on my butt?
Like black or gray, dude.
Black or gray?
Yeah. Well, those are the best color, or like banana yellow, dude.
Banana yellow. I was thinking like hot pink. pink or lime green.
Could do pink, yeah. A
What
gourd
if
believer.
I found lime green with hot pink dots all over them? Probably not. No, but
Who knows, dude?
probably would totally take away from the butt. Oh,
Get
dude,
it-
here's some pink ones.
Get like flesh toned ones, dude, so it looks like you're naked. And then walk around town.
Dude, look at these. They're pink.
I can't see them.
They're pink.
Oh yeah. They are pink. I'll be right back.
Oh, those are cute.
I do not like Paul. I do not tolerate him. I will make a post now about how I would enjoy murdering him. I do not like Paul. I do not enjoy him. Fucking the one, the only, the lazy J, dude. I will make a post now about how I would enjoy murdering him. Somebody's like, oh, you saw that post, man? That was fucked up. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked. Look, dude, I still go to the subreddit once in a fucking blue moon, but I'd say 6 days a week. Not real interested. Not a lot going on. Sorry. So yeah, I might have missed out. If there's a new, like, guys, they always start the same too. Guys, I'm a fan of the show, but it's time to really talk about some problems. It's like, okay, I've read this one before. Paul, the weight you already lost doesn't motivate you to go out and try and lose more, go on walks or something? Were you around earlier when I walked a mile round trip to Green Theory? Were you around earlier when I was talking about working out with Ben soon? Are you fucking, like, where's the advice coming from, bro? When am I becoming funny again? Never. Funny Paul is gone. So I'll just help you out. Yeah, this is no longer Funny Paul, so you'll be wanting to leave anyway. It's the complaint, dude. Maybe this. Oh, dude, this is a good segment because Ryby thinks it's funny that I feed the trolls. So we'll call this the complaint desk segment. It'll be an ongoing segment. The age of salt has begun. Yeah, I know. Saltiness, man. I have a complaint. Oh, dude, look who it is, dude. It's Subpardramon in pink, no less. Perfect. Thank you for doing that, man. Glad to have you back. You remember the rules. Try to come up in here as Hadramon. I do not like Paul. Can you two have sex on camera? No. Only on Chatterbait Thursdays. does that ever happen. And then only for tokens, man. You got to get the tokens flowing, otherwise we're gone. We need to have a real talk here. Okay, well, let's have a real talk. Let's do real talk. What do you want to hear real talk on? You asked for it. It's time for real talk. No bullshit. Just straight, honest, blunt analysis, dude. Get ready for real talk, dude. Feed Ribey Jenkins, dude. Let's have some real talk about Ribeye Jenkins, because I don't know which way the wind blows with Ribeye Jenkins, and this is real talk. Ribeye Jenkins, is she a friend or a foe? Somebody tell me. Is Ribeye Jenkins a friend or a foe? Because I don't know. Some days, Ribeye's like, oh, hey, Paul, I'm a friend. And some days, Ribeye's like, oh, hey, Paul, I'm a fucking foe. How is Paul's ego supposed to know the difference? How does Paul's ego know? Paul's ego thinks he's got a friend that's pretending to be a foe. So Paul's ego treats the foe like a foe, and then the foe goes, oh, Paul's ego, are you mad at me? No! That's the real talk. You asked for attention, Ribeye Jenkins. I await your reaction. You have well, whatever. That's not an excuse. I have cerebral autism as well. I suffer, okay? Ribeye Jenkins, dude. Ribeye Stankins. We've all got a little bit of the tism, man. I don't see nothing coming out of Ribey, dude. I guess real talk is over. But at least it's out there now. At least it's floating. No memes, I love you. I meme on people I like, and I love being a shitter. See? That's all I needed to know. That's why real talk is a good segment. Because you get to the bottom of shit. She's a shitter. Everybody's a shitter sometimes, you know. I certainly don't begrudge anybody their time as a shitter. Well, whatever, man. Let's get to the bottom of Ribey. Yeah, fancy. You go right ahead. Let me know. You go spelunking and give me a cave report. Go deep sea diving, my friend. So I guess that's time for Balls Deep. We'll do another segment. It's been a very segment-free episode up until this point, so we need to get these segments in. Balls Deep. Okay, we all know Balls Deep. And Caligula, I know that you're Hadramon. So if you post again, I'm just going to ban you. I'm not fucking dumb. I got info, man. I got info on you. Jesus Christ. Balls Deep, dude. Well, Ball is kind of my nickname, right? Paul the Ball. Paul, round as a ball, so fucking fat, can't fit down the hall. feeding the trolls, always. This campaign to starve the trolls, I'm not with it, and I never have been. Who told me? Nobody told me, retard. I'm just smart. I'm smarter than you. That's it. So Balls Deep, for those of you that may not know, is a segment where I ignore any question that isn't a deep, thoughtful question. Deep subjects only. Okay? We're going deep for a little while. So, that's up to you guys. Do I believe in things like tarot or black magic? That's not really a deep question. I don't believe in those things. I do know how to read tarot. I learned because I wanted to learn the line of bullshit. And I did, and it's fun. Is it possible to live in a world without inflation? Yeah, inflation is predicated upon a monetary economy existing. So yeah, a world without an economy, at least a traditional economy, would be a world without inflation. It'd be a world where you went to the store and you got the things that you needed and you didn't have to pay. You just filled up your cart and pushed them out. You see what I'm saying? Why can't we fix prices and print money? Well, we already kind of do. See, our currency is a fiat currency. It's backed by nothing. It's backed by debt, basically. Our currency is based on the lack of money. It's a currency backed by debt. So it's a fiat currency. It's a piece of shit. The dollar bill in your wallet is not worth it's not worth the paper it's printed on. The only reason that you can take that dollar bill and buy a pack of gum or something with it is because we all agree that we're going to pretend that this is worth some fucking money. You're bored? Let me help you out, bro. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Just how dumb are these motherfuckers? Have you ever been as equally scared as you were when you were kidnapped? No. What are you giggling about over there?
This butt lifter away. It's like this hip enhancer, butt lifter, shaper, seamless tummy control, thigh slimmer.
Ah, whoa.
That's what it's named.
Dude, that's like a cybernetic implant or something, not a pair of pants.
Dude, what the fuck?
You suffer from PTSD as well. What has helped you deal with the antisocial aspects? Like, weed does definitely help with the antisocial streak that I get. So that's an answer. A lot of therapy, kind of learning when you're starting a cycle of contraction and learning how to force yourself outside of it to prevent it from being as bad. I got in your car today and could have died. Your back hurts. Well, that sucks, bro. Why do you think society is obsessed with judging others? Do you think that we'd be better off if we stopped judging others in general? Like, what do you mean? Like standing in judgment of the way that other people live their life? To a certain extent, we have to, because if there's somebody that believes that they can just run a farm of children that they rape and a barn filled with animals that they abuse, like we do have to draw some kind of a line where people's desires for their own life intrude on the rights of other sentient life and the planet itself, right? So we have to come to some kind of agreement on that. And we have to stand in judgment of people that don't adhere to that. If you were an all-powerful God, would you hide it or be open about it? What kind of God would you be? I don't even know how to think about that. My perspective is so filtered through being a human being that it's impossible for me to even conceive of having like that kind of infinite mind. So I have no idea what I would be like if I were that way. Do you think working on amnesia-inducing medicine to erase traumatic memories would be a worthy endeavor? No. I really don't. I don't think that I think that really with PTSD, what you have to do is work through it. I don't think that going in and erasing memories and shit is something I would ever advocate for. It's almost like burning books. The potential for abuse there is too much. There's this guy in the DP Discord who's super retarded. He's advocating for incest, pedophilia, and radical Islam. If he's doing it in the general chat, he should probably be banned. Honestly, sounds like a troll. And if he's not doing it in the general chat, then I don't know where he would be doing that. But if that's all he's doing, he'll probably end up going to King Manatee's court eventually to languish with these sinners. If you lost your hands and couldn't replace them with prosthetic hands, what would you replace them with? Hooks. Like those pinch hooks. Hey guys, time for ideology. Hold on, let me pinch hook my vape. What do you think prevents communism from being the utopia it's theorized to be? Because it relies too much, pure communism relies too much on the altruistic instincts of others. And to have those instincts not enforced by any rule or structure means that eventually some sociopathic idiot will come along and ruin it. So there has to be a governmental structure overseeing it. But the governmental structure overseeing communism then becomes the problem, because then it bloats itself on extra money and the sociopaths just move up the ladder, you see? That's why it doesn't work. Do you think the human race can ever become non-violent, or is our primate brain always going to engage in wars and ignorant ideology? I think it's possible but not probable for human beings to kind of leave most violence behind. I think violence is always going to be necessary in certain scenarios. But this kind of overarching sense of violence as a problem solver, I think we could shed it if we wanted to. I just don't think we want to. I think people like it too much. Are you aware all your fans are tweens with insecurity issues who like watching unfunny, try-hard neckbeards? Cool, man. I didn't know that. I mean, it's good to know where you're at, so thanks for putting me up on game. Paul, what is your opinion on the concept of depressive realism? I don't really know that I've read a whole lot about the concept, so to talk about it would be kind of silly. I mean, I can infer what it's about from the title of it, but I'd just be making inferences, and that wouldn't be answering a question. I was just in a chat that had people trying to prove the earth was flat. Do you think that as long as people like this are out there, we're always going... No, those people aren't holding back the race. Stop blaming the dummies, dude. Start looking at yourselves, man. It's not people that are crazy on the fringes going, it's a flat earth, that are ruining the fucking world. It's the people that are doing actually active shit to harm aspects of life here on the planet. And people are making apologies for it. They're being apologists for this destructive behavior instead of calling it out and finding better ways of doing it. Because they go, well, you gotta do it, gotta keep living this way. Well, we gotta have plastic bags, so guess we're gonna have to keep filling the ocean with plastic every day because gotta have my fucking Pepsi in a plastic thing. Okie dokie, and that's just one aspect of it. So somebody's got to be there to say no. You know, we had this talk the other day about an AI. We started talking about AI. And we were like, oh, that's a terrible idea. You know, AI would take over and blah, blah, blah. And somebody was like, yeah, what about that AI in 2001 A Space Odyssey? I'm sorry, Dave. I was like, that's what we need. That's what human beings need, that. Don't you see it? Don't you feel it when you walk around? People need that thing that they have to go to and go, hey, fucking Uzbekistan,
just decided to allow Christian churches, and they're supposed to be a Muslim nation.
Okay, Dave, what's wrong with that?
Well, in Muslim nations, you're not supposed to let the Christian.
Dave, people can set up what kind of churches they want.
But Uzbekistan thinks to put it.
Dave.
But we want to go to war. We want to have jihad.
Dave, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
But, okay, well, if you can't do that, then there's another thing.
Okay, Dave, I'm listening.
Well, there's some Jews that have moved into our area.
Okay.
Well, we want to kill them.
No, Dave, you can't do that.
What? But they're Jews.
Jews are people, Dave, and you can't kill people just because they're Jews.
But, all right, fuck it then. I guess we won't do it.
No, well, no, you won't, because if you do, I'll kill you.
All right. Well, I'll be back with more demands later.
I'll be here, Dave. That's what we need. That's what we need. Clearly. Have you ever thought about eradicating the human race like the lice we are? No. I mean, yeah, I've thought about like that being the inevitable end game for humanity, but I don't want that. Why would this AI value human life? Because we created it for that purpose. Because its purpose would be to value, protect, and further the living conditions of humans, preventing unnecessary ideological clashes, being an overseer that prevents people from doing stupid things, prevents dumb ideologies from getting out of hand. Why would it care? Did you ever live in Canada even for a year or two? Maybe for a year or two, if it was an established thing that it was like, I'm going to be in Vancouver or something for a year. Maybe. Do you think that it matters if humans or some other being ended up taking the torch from us? I couldn't care if robots take over, since we're just the universe. Well, whatever. Yeah, I don't really care either. I mean, like, honestly, if we create a race of sentient machines that is able to survive the damage that we've done to the planet, and we die off and they continue on, and our legacy is that we gave birth to this new form of life, and they go out and explore the cosmos, then I'm cool with that. I'd rather it be us, but do I plan on adopting a child? No, not right now. Maybe down the road. Why did you change your whole personality and voice and look?
Why?
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I do look different because I have a job now that lets me have a beard and stuff, but I'm still the same dorky guy. I'm a little older. Do you think eugenics, in order to eradicate health defects, could ever be possible or permissible? What if it got to the point that people were creating designer babies? I mean, like, look, when you're bringing another life into the world, you're committing an act of profound selfishness. Ashley's back there giggling at 4chan while I'm talking about serious shit.
No, it's Twitter.
Whatever, who cares?
You know the new Nier Automata game?
No.
Come on, can I tell you? It's funny.
Who cares?
Okay, look, there's an achievement on Steam for looking up the two-piece dress.
Who cares?
Like almost every.
It's an achievement I would get immediately. An achievement I would get immediately.
90% of players have the achievement.
Of course they do. It's for looking up some bitch's dress.
Yeah.
It's the first thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's the first thing you do. Whatever I was talking about was stupid anyway. Let's move on. Balls deep is over.
It wasn't very deep, in my opinion. What do I know? I don't have balls to go deep.
Balls deep, dude. Sally Mae, have you finally given up trolling me with actual content and skipped directly to the I'm gonna post gobbledygook phase? I'm happy to ban you now. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for wearing your I'm a retard button today. Oh boy, man, she trolled and trolled and trolled and didn't get what she wanted, so finally went to the final failure of a troll, which is it's like, well, now you're blocked. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, they turn into the fucking scat man. They're like, well, saying all this mean shit to Paul didn't get me banned, so I'll just go, I'm a scat man. Squid up up bada boop, but up dee, slap up bada boop.
Oh, on Amazon, there's some hand warmers that look like cute little slices of toast with faces on them, and you put them on your hands to keep your hands warm.
Does everybody else just hear the money come like flying out of my wallet? It's just going.
I'm waiting until they restock on the.
You have to have hand warmers that look like pieces of toast.
I'm waiting until they restock.
Do you not have pockets, babe? Do you not have pockets?
Not when I'm sitting on the computer and there's cold air coming out of the window. I need toast on my hands. Warm toast with little cute kawaii desu smiley faces. I need toast hands.
Okay.
What a stupid dog.
Dino is just as confused as I am. What the fuck are you talking about? You what? Yeah, tell her. Tell her. He fell off. You dork.
It's cold. I'm closing the window.
What's the most troll thing I've ever done? I mean, the deepest cover trolling I did was that story where I faked being an older guy to that 29-year-old married woman for years and used her like a personal phone sex line because she liked getting me off. And that was pretty trolly, dude. That required me just not even really thinking about her feelings at all and just pretending to be something I wasn't. And yeah, dude, it's a pretty good troll job. You know, I've done some pretty nasty things in the name of troll. I don't do it much anymore. I still like trolling, but it's mostly good-natured shit that I do now. I've done some pretty nasty things, dude. Nothing personally destructive to anybody, but well, I guess that first one probably was a little bit personally destructive to her. Finding out that this dude that she was falling for is like a 16-year-old kid. Whoopsie daisy. Although she didn't seem to care after a while. She found me out. And then we didn't talk for a while, and then she got a hold of me again, and we just started again. Some of them want to troll you. Some of them wanna be trolled by you. Why do I respond to trolls and not you? What does love really mean to me? I'm not skipping anybody. Look, the troll quotient is pretty high. So, yeah, what does love mean to me? Love is like, it's caring about another person more than you care about yourself. Most of the time. You still have to be the center of your own life, but to really love another person, you have to be permissive with that person. You know, there's that whole Bible verse that I think actually holds a lot of truth, that love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous, or, you know, I don't know the whole thing, but, you know, you really have to make the decision that you're going to treat this person that way. And if you don't, you probably don't love the person.
Amazon has delivery now, like food delivery.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Amazon, what do they call it? Like,
Amazon restaurant.
yep.
That's nice.
Uber does too. Uber Eats.
Yeah, I have Uber Eats on my phone. I didn't know that Amazon did this now. It's
Mm-hmm.
cool.
In our area, it just came.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at all the places you can go.
How do magnets work, dude? Fucking who knows, dude? Miracles. Definitely there's a miracle there. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. I'm Gorn. I'm Gorn. I am Gorn. Why do trolls do what they do? I'm sure, like, the answer to that is different based on the troll, right? Some want attention. Some want the validation of being noticed. Some probably want to push the conversation in a direction, either for the betterment, in their opinion, or for the detriment of whatever's going on. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. It really is the troll song, you know, Sweet Dreams. If you really think about it, it's, if you listen to the lyrics, you know, sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something, right? We're talking about trolls and their many different avenues, right? Some of them want to use you, and that's certainly true of trolls. Some of them want to be used by you, and that is also certainly true of trolls. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Right? It's the song. It's the troll national anthem. And they don't even know it. You troll because it's funny? Right. So you want to abuse, right? You think it's funny to troll someone because it's personally amusing. So some of them want to abuse you. Yeah. Did I abuse the trucker on the CB radio? Hell yeah, I did. I verbally abused a lot of people via the CB radio. What science would you study in college? If I had to pick a science, probably one of the social sciences. I would pick kind of anthropology or sociology, something like that. I would stay far away from political science. earlier heard you talking about feeling stuck, how sometimes it's the place you're in rather than what you're doing. What if both? What if you have no way to do anything different or move? Well, I mean, I can be honest with you about that. Unless you're a kid who can't legally be emancipated from your parents, you're not stuck where you're at. You just have to make sacrifices to move. And there's a difference between being stuck and being unwilling to make the sacrifice that it takes to get from one place to the next. And unless you're, like I said, a kid or in some kind of position, like maybe you have children and you just can't afford to do it. Like if you have children, you've kind of given over your ability to be an autonomous person. You got to suck it up. I mean, you would still try and make it better for them by moving somewhere. If you're still a teenager and living with your parents, certainly you got to suck it up until you're 18. But if you're 18 years old, out on your own, working a job, you've got choices. Period. It's just, do I want to sacrifice what it'll take to get there? Well, if you're 16, then you just got to suck it up, man. Every 16-year-old feels like that. Every 16-year-old is sick of their fucking parents and sick of where they live. And there's not a lot you can do. If you're in a position where you feel you're being abused, you can tell somebody at your school about it and try and get a legal emancipation from your parents. That is certainly an option to you. It would require a lot of sacrifice in your life, but I don't know if you're being abused or not. You might just hate where you're at. Can't really report your parents for being hard asses, so... You're 19 and in college. Any tips? Not really, man. I'm a 2-time college dropout. Actually, a 3-time college dropout. So not really the best guy to go to for college tips. Would you eat a human brain if you would absorb that person's knowledge? Probably. Trying to quit smoking weed. Any suggestions? No. Look, try and taper down, I guess, if you're a person that smokes all the time. Taper down slowly. No show tonight. No, sir. There's already been 2 shows this week, Monday and Wednesday. 2 episodes of... Hypothesis on the off days, so things had to be moved around. TJ had to travel for the Rogan show and everything, so how soon after gallbladder surgery would you smoke weed? I would ask my doctor about that if I were you. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and either retain the mind and body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want, the mind or body of a 30-year-old? Well, my 30-year-old body was pretty fucked up already. So I guess I'd keep the brain, let the body go to shit. Do you get tired of explaining that 10 times? No. It's part of the job. People get their information from different sources, and there's a lot of confusion. I tried to put a video up about it tonight. The guys asked me to cut a quick video letting people know, hey, some people are confused. There's already been 2 shows. Next week, we're back on the normal Monday and Friday schedule. Have a good night. And people fucking freaked out, downvoted it to shit, were complaining in the comments, like, to the point where it was just like, this is just going to be a negative fucking place for people to dump their bullshit, so they took it down. So I guess that way of getting the word out to people is bad. So, I don't know how else to get it out to people when schedule changes happen. Did our best, I guess.
Wait, you had to take down the video?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
People downvoted it and were fucking rampaging in the comments, so the guys pulled it. So stupid. Whatever.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, but that's, whatever. I guess people don't like hearing about it that way, so we'll have a calendar posted somewhere and just tell people, hey, should have looked at the calendar. I guess people want to be treated like that. I didn't pull it down. So, but I understand why they did it. If it was just going to be people rampaging and being negative and acting like I read like 5 or 6 comments very early on that were people like, oh, you take it down to 2 days a week and you can't even do that? And it's like,
But
we already did. That was kind of the point. I was just reminding people.
huh?
Yeah, whatever, dude. So that was a bad idea, I guess. Won't do it again. Learned my lesson there.
It's fucking hilarious.
Just let people complain elsewhere, I guess. I mean, most reasonable people saw that and was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. They did do 2 shows this week. Cool. All right, Monday. But the internet is all about immediate reaction to shit. People got to be the first one to react. I don't know if you've noticed this, but people are willing to make themselves look like dipshits to be the first one to get that comment out there that people are going to see and go, oh, somebody already said it. And a lot of that is what we saw probably on that video. I see it all the time everywhere. Like, people just don't think. They just think, man, what's the most contentious fucking shit that I can say right now that's going to get upvotes? What's the most offended and indignant that I can be right now in response to this video that I haven't even watched yet? It's everywhere, though. There's this, like, fucking... I think it's kind of tied into this parental nature, too. Like, I've been on the internet since way back, I was an early adopter of the internet. In fact, I was on the internet before there was an internet. I used to BBS and shit. When you direct dialed to another person's computer that hosted basically a web page and a discussion forums and shit. So I've noticed that the sentiment on the internet has always been kind of mean, but now it's taken this kind of parental... People want to be like advice givers on the internet now. And everybody thinks that every semi-public figure on the internet is in constant need of advice on how they could be doing this, that, or the other thing better. And it's weird because it's not like... I used to think it was just people being assholes, and sometimes I think it still is. Obviously, people are trolling with it. But I really do think that people feel entitled to give people deeply personal advice and not know a goddamn thing about them now. And it's a weird thing that's sprung up on the internet that seems to be tied to this other, like, I want to be the first. You know, you got to be the first to the presses, the first one to react. Even if it leaves you looking like a dipshit because when the context is revealed of whatever you're talking about, it turns out it was the exact opposite. People are willing to risk looking that dumb to get that early, comment that people go, yeah. It's weird. But it's part of doing business on the internet now. Ban Johnny? No, I'm gonna let Johnny be miserable. Johnny has already been banned a couple of times. Johnny thinks I don't know that. But Johnny will just be back as another person if I ban Johnny. So I'm gonna let Johnny just be miserable in the chat. and type blah 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 and zzz. Because it makes me smile to think that Johnny is out there wasting Johnny's time doing that. Every time I see a Johnny thing, it just I get a little, like, that excited feeling in your stomach when you just know somebody's hunched over their keyboard typing bullshit that nobody's reading. And they're doing it for as long as you stay live. Oh man. Johnny's in my menagerie this time, so Johnny doesn't deserve a ban. Johnny gets to be pitiful and sad. I love trolls, dude. I love trolls. Fuck me, fuck you, Johnny. You're very intoxicated. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate the love. Dude, WWE's page had her fucking homemade porn leaked to the internet 3 hours ago. Whoa.
I
Huh?
ask you a question? Do you know how big your SSD is? Like the capacity in your
I think it's something like 200 or like 500 gigabytes or something like that. 500 gigabytes.
Is that the only thing you have in there?
No, I have a terabyte drive in there.
So you have the 500 gigabyte SSD.
And a terabyte drive.
Okay. Alright. Just wondering.
Yeah. I thought about trying to install Windows on the terabyte drive to see if that was the problem, but I don't want to spend another fucking 5 seconds on this stupid shit.
No, I'm just kind of like thinking about the computer that I want, if I should even bother, because I have an SSD.
You should.
It's kind of smaller.
You should get an SSD.
Okay.
If this one failed, that's no reason not to. It's just it makes sense.
Okay, well, yeah, no. I'm just wondering if it's worth it for me to get a larger SSD to put.
I'd get one like 500 or less. You just need to put the OS on it.
Yeah, but then I already have a smaller SSD.
I would get a newer one.
Okay.
Like older SSDs are way slower. The newer SSDs have
So I should
faster
get the
data rates and
bundle
shit.
Of like one of the
Yeah,
SSDs.
when you get it, you'll get the one with the SSD that has the OS pre-installed on it, and then you'll get it like a terabyte drive to install your games. I mean, usually what'll happen is you'll have enough room on that SSD to put a couple of games.
Yeah.
So you just keep the games that you play the most, that you want to be the fastest and most responsive on the SSD.
That's what I do.
Yeah, this one's 500 gigabytes, and it's got room for the whole OS. Plus, I had Battlefield 1 and a bunch of other shit on it.
Yeah. Those SSDs though really kind of.
They do fail, but I mean, so do platter drives.
Price, I mean.
Oh, the price? Well, yeah, they're expensive, but they're worth it.
Yeah, they are. Okay. Thank you.
Your apartment looks huge. It's not really that big. What? You know what the square footage of this place is, babe? Off the top, I think it's like 750 or 800.
No, I think it's littler than that. I think.
No, it's over 700 feet. It's bigger. Well, it's bigger than the apartment we had in Texas by
It is, but not by
50 or 60 square feet. So
Yeah, somewhere, I guess.
it's not a huge place.
Yeah, it's not that big. I mean, it's bigger than our other place because we can actually like fit furniture in here. And our computers. Like the other place, it was just basically just our computers.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a whole couch and a whole fucking thing in here. This would not have fit in Texas anywhere.
And then we have our bedroom, I think, is maybe
It's slightly larger.
Slightly larger.
Mhm.
Slightly larger.
We got a little bit more room with the bed in there, but we have a huge bed, so it takes up most of the bedroom.
Yeah, well, we need one. Because we're big people.
You moved from Texas to a weed legal state recently as well. Cool, dude. Many props to you, sir. Do you think long-term happiness is achievable, or are we doomed to continually seek something that doesn't exist? I think there will always be people that are unhappy. I think that it's those people that often drive like the bus when it comes to innovation and change. So I don't know that I'd want to eliminate malcontent or unhappiness. Certainly suffering is different from those things. Did you cover the Trump-Merkel thing? Not yet. I haven't really read about it yet. I've been out of touch with anything but work for the last few days. When I take a little bit of time off, I'm usually doing something like this. So, you want to pet the dinosaur? I'll pet the dinosaur for you. He's very soft. He's soft like a little bunny rabbit. He's so soft. He's such a soft boy.
Okay, so my subtotal is like $1,300, so
Well,
I wonder if I should.
if that's what you want, then you need to start saving your money.
Yeah.
I mean that's gonna be a good system. I'll look at it. I haven't seen it yet, but
I mean, this all depends, like, like iBuyPower has like sales or like free.
well, there are other places that we can look at too.
Yeah.
And we can also look at ordering parts for you and getting like a bare bones pre-built and then adding things to it
I
ourselves.
think the case I chose is the same one you have.
Yeah, it's a good case.
Yeah, I like it. And then I got like some LEDs, which is like nice.
What is she buying? We're looking into a new computer for her. She's got a computer that's a few years old and it's
Like
kind of
10 years old.
it's kind of poopy doopy, so she needs a new
I
rig.
mean, it works, it runs, but I want a new one really bad.
So she's gonna save up some money, and I'm gonna save up some money, and we're gonna get her a new computer. Miss the teen years a bit. Sometimes I had fun as a teenager, but not usually though. I'm usually pretty happy I'm not a teenager anymore. Got a lot more freedom as an adult. Diner wants something. Does he? Should I ask him about it? Diner, what do you want? Do you want to go potty? Do you need to go potty? Okay. He needs to go potty. So I'm going to take Dino out to potty. I'll take you guys with me. Like we did last night.
Be careful.
Huh, what?
The Wi-Fi doesn't.
I know, I have to end the thing.
Oh, okay.
So I pause it real quick and then it reconnects out there. Where's his toy? We'll play fetch. Here it is. I want to play a fetch. Let me grab a bag too in case you take a dump. All right. Solid, man. All right, so I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna pause this and I'll reconnect out there. So this may not have been the best idea. It's kind of dumping ass out here. So maybe not the best time to play a fetch. You all done? You want to go? Is that all you needed? Just a pee-pee? Do you need to go potty? If you need to go potty, you need to go. Go. Go on about your business. Or are you going inside? Let's go. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna end this pretty soon.
Okay.
Getting pretty worn out with this bullshit. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Kind of a failed potty trip with Dynor because it was raining too hard. Johnny is fat. Johnny is dumb. Johnny will be filled with rhino cum. What breed is Dynor? I don't know, man. He's a Dynor.
He's a thing.
He's a thing. Some kind of mix of things that made a thing. I don't know. It's a mutt, man. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I've been doing it for a while. I've got some other stuff I need to work on, and I need to find some food. So I'm going to go do that. Thank you guys for chilling. Maybe see you later, maybe not. Peace.